What a long hour of walking tour I ever been. Well, not just me alone, but with my nieces and the eldest sister too. Well, I was about to say the girls, because definitely 4 of us are all girls. You know that counts. And it was a really hot day. It's a good thing I have to put sunblock or sunscreen all over my arms, my neck, and my face. I'm very surprised that since this is gonna be different places to go, it's a good thing I'm able to bring Mommy Longlegs with me so she can see the different places and different worlds outside of the Poppy Playtime factory, so she can feel so open-hearted. Okay, now let's talk about where we've been through so far in our trip. Okay, so first trip we did go to that. Well, we bumped into the Hershey store, and second we did go to M&M store, and third the Coca-Cola store. And fourth, we've been like different casinos, which looks like some sort of Roman Greek, and the room, which looks like some sort of the zoo animals jungle, which are actually made of flowers. Oh, and fifth, we did eat at Denny's for dinner. Even though it's kind of funny how we eat breakfast for dinner, which is okay sometimes, cause you know we all have different hunger taste sometimes. Like some of us love to eat breakfast for dinner, and sometimes we love to eat breakfast for lunch, which you call it brunch if you put it that way. And now the 6th after Denny's, we're back in here right now. And we've been have a lot of walking tour adventure together. And now that you see everything in my tourist perspective, what was your favorite part? I like that too. If you're asking me what's my most favorite part of the trip, my most favorite part of the trip is when we visit M&M World. It suddenly opened my heart and eyes of nostalgia. You know, it suddenly bring up my nostalgic memories. If you look at my photos, that's me when I was 10-year-old. When I was 10-year-old, I used to have a very longer hair down to my hips, or right here, and I have a short, fluffy but a straight bangs, a little fluffy bangs, which I normally have. But as I grown up, I don't have bangs anymore. It's like I outgrown bangs, which makes me realize that having bangs, the real bangs, not the fake bangs, which you call them clip-in bangs. Having a real bangs is a lot of work, and it's not easy trying to keep it perfect every day. Like every time your bangs get messed up, you just want to keep it perfect. So that makes me quit having bangs. So if I want to wear bangs again, I feel recommended is to wear clip-in bangs, so it's a lot easy. And every time I go to bed, I always take off the clip-in bangs, so it makes me feel satisfied. It's like, there. And if I go to sleep with the bangs on, it easily messes it up. That's why I stopped having bangs anymore. Even though I appreciate you guys think I'm a lot cuter with bangs, but to me, I prefer clip-in bangs for now on. Anyway, now, as I was saying about that M&M World, when we look around all together, I noticed the settings look so changed. Not the old one from what we used to see when I was 10. It feels like it's been like, well, if I was 10-year-old and I'm 28 today, that means it's been 18 years. Closer, about approximately 2 decades. If it's after like 18 years, that means things have changed today. Renovating. I'll never forget what the old M&M World old design used to look like when I was 10, and today it changed for the modern. Not what it used to be anymore. You know, interior design, if you get what I mean. And it makes me remember another thing. The 3D short film wear the red M&M and the yellow M&M, trying to get that, the color white M, which is pop out of the chest. I can't remember everything at all, but that's all I remembered. Because my childhood memories all feel a little fuzzy. Well, you get fuzzy. And as for the Coca-Cola, what interesting me is that Coca-Cola's brand sure is popular and promoted by sponsors. The drink brand sponsors. Well, I don't know if I heard such thing as sponsor because they have to do with brands and anything. Which called sponsors business when it comes to careers every day. And when I look at that white polar bear, it suddenly triggered my memories like, who was the main mascot of Coca-Cola soda brand? And the answer is the white polar bear. White polar bear is the most popular Coca-Cola mascot icon of all time over the decades. Oh, I'm gonna show you what my nieces have. So give me a few minutes so I can treat them so I can show them to you.